welcome to the Ninqueso Exploring Japan channel, where I am on a journey to find out everything I can about Japan, the people, the culture, and today about 10 phrases that I should really know before I go to Japan. And seeing as my flight leaves in 3 days, I probably should have done this a bit sooner. So let us get comfy and find out just what these phrases are.
Without further ado, these are the 10 phrases that we think you should know before coming to Japan.
Okay, thank you. Greetings.
Hello.
Okay.
Konnichiwa. Right, so simply means hello. Konnichiwa.
Stop for a moment. I was going to say, I want to try and see how many of these I know. Obviously, konnichiwa is hello. Ohio gozaimasu is good morning. Konbanwa is good evening, if I believe. And you can just kind of say, hi.
Konnichiwa. I'm sure many of you guys already know konnichiwa.
Yes, I know konnichiwa.
We do want to point out that we would like it if you pronounce it correctly. A lot of people say it.
For some reason, normally I can pause the video with the space bar, but for some reason that ain't happening now. For the pronunciation, I believe you need to hit that sound in the middle, so it's not konnichiwa, it's like konnichiwa, konnichiwa, konnichiwa. That's how I'm going to guess.
This way, like konnichiwa, which is actually 4 syllables, and there is an emphasis on ni for some reason. I think it's because English is a rhythmic language, whereas Japan is not.
Yeah, there's no emphasis. Everything's emphasized the same, isn't it?
We never have that, this rhythmic way of saying things. Konnichiwa is actually 5 syllables. This is the correct way to say it. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Perfect.
How do you know it's
in other
perfect?
Languages, there are many ways to say hello. For example, a super casual way of saying hello is genki. Genki.
Genki. I thought genki was like, how are you? I guess that is kind of thing. True. I've heard of genki, but I've not heard it as a hello kind of form.
But I do want to point out that that is only for people who know each other well.
Okay, I don't know many
people
out there.
Genki when you first go into a store. You've never been into the store.
Okay.
And you meet someone. You never say genki.
I will not say genki to them.
Genki to an unfamiliar person.
Or yeah.
Which is even more casual, and that's just super weird if someone goes into a store and says yeah.
Oh, I don't want to do that now. just go and go yeah. I won't do that. Don't worry.
It's super strange.
So simply konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Ohio gozaimasu.
And that means
I knew that
good
one.
morning, and you would say this in the morning.
Obviously.
Very, very easy. Super casual way of saying ohayo gozaimasu is
Ohio.
Ohayo. Once again, you would never say.
Yeah, the gozaimasu, the space bar's working now. The gozaimasu is for more formal situations, isn't it? If my knowledge is correct.
Ohayo, if you've never met the person, you would usually say ohayo gozaimasu. Pronunciation tip. Don't say it like the US state Ohio. Ohio is 3 syllables and with the emphasis on hi. You don't want to say it that way. You want to say Ohio. It's actually 4 syllables.
Ohio.
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 Yo and the u together.
Ohio.
Yo.
So you basically prolong the end a little bit instead of Ohio. 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 I'm sorry if I'm butchering this. I'm trying.
This makes the yo longer. So repeat after us. Ohio.
Ohio.
Perfect.
I think they're being a bit
Ohio.
Ohio.
But of course.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Well, what do you do? What does that mean?
Good morning.
I'm listening to.
You're listening
voice.
to them.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, no. We should teach them how to say the whole thing. Say
Ohio gozaimasu.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Very good. Good evening.
Konbanwa.
Konbanwa.
Right. Simply
See,
means
I knew
good
that.
evening. Konbanwa. When does
See, I have been trying to learn Japanese. It's just hard by yourself.
good day become good evening?
About 4 o'clock.
Around 6 p.m.
Oh, 6 p.m.
Okay. For me, I start saying konbanwa around 5:30.
Oh, I'm too early. I'm too early.
Like 4 o'clock is.
But surely in the winter, when it's darker earlier, you can start saying it a bit earlier, surely.
Too early. Even 5 seems a bit too early. For me, once it passes 5:30, it's konbanwa.
In the winter days, the 5 p.m.
What
is
did I say?
darker.
True.
So it's okay to say konbanwa. If it is bright, I usually say konnichiwa.
Go by the
Konnichiwa.
light
I
thing.
think
That's what I was
you're
saying.
Correct, because sometimes I'll say konbanwa and it's still bright outside. The person will say, already? Konbanwa already? They'll say konnichiwa. I said, no, it's already 5:30 p.m. But anyway, konnichiwa, konbanwa. Good day,
Yes.
good evening. Super easy.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Sayonara.
Once again, there are
Sayonara.
actually 5 letters in sayonara.
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 So the
So it's not
oots in
sayonara. Once again, no
sayonara.
emphasis on the na.
Maybe.
So it's sayonara. One more time.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. That's very off-putting when they
Very
lean forward
good.
like that.
Among close friends, you can also say "jane," which
Jane.
means "see you again" or "see you later." But
But what happens if you're not going to see him again?
once again, this is only between people you already know and you're pretty close.
Can't you
with.
just say, like,
So I would
bye-bye as
stick
well?
with,
Bye-bye.
sayonara.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. That's right.
There you go.
Bye-bye.
There you go.
Say bye bye, which means bye bye. But you would never say just bye.
Has to be
that
bye-bye.
doesn't translate into Japanese. It's always
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
or sayonara. Once again, though, bye bye. You would not say it to a store clerk unless you got like super friendly with the store clerk. You know, like immediately. Then you might say bye bye. But yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah, that's
I might want to get friendly with the store clerks.
too intimate. I think.
Simply, please remember, sayonara.
Sayonara. Manners. Oh, God.
Thank you.
Ozayo gozai Ohayo gozaimasu. And that's like good morning. What am I saying? Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. Wow, my brain went a bit weird then.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Yeah, this is really, really important to say.
Arigato
And
gozaimasu. Yes, it is. I was watching like a video of like some people in the Pokemon cafe, which I'm going to like Friday's my appointment. And they were just like saying thank you to the person. It's just like, oh, come on. It's not hard to learn thank you in a different language. Just a handful of things. It really got my back up, really.
So it's something that I think you all should learn before coming
Yes,
here.
definitely.
A shorter, casual way to say arigato gozaimasu is
Just arigato.
arigato. But what do you think? Like if a visitor comes to Japan and they want to say thank you, I feel like
I think I would go with arigato gozaimasu. Unless the person actually told me, like, it's cool, just arigato's good. Arigato's good.
arigato gozaimasu is better than just arigato.
Better.
Ne?
Better.
There's more heartfelt feelings into that phrase. So just learn arigato gozaimasu. Sometimes you will
gozaimasu.
hear shopkeepers or restaurants tell you when you're leaving, arigato gozaimashita. That is usually said at the end of a conversation, never at the beginning.
Okay.
Because for some reason, mashita means the end. But you can also use arigato gozaimashita. For example, if you ask for help in finding directions and that person helps you out, you can say arigato gozaimashita because it's after the person has helped you. And then to the arigato gozaimashita, your welcome is
どういたしまして。
Ooh, that's a bit more
you're
tricky.
welcome. And
Do we
if that's
tasimashite?
too hard for you,
It is.
You can also
Can we
just
say domo?
Don't touch my mustache. I'm kidding. Don't use that. I used to tell my friends who lived in Hawaii or in the US, just remember it. Don't touch my mustache. But don't learn it that way.
No,
please.
no, I
Please learn it the
won't. Don't
proper
worry.
way.
どういたしまして。
Do
Now,
itatashimashite.
is the proper
Do
way.
itatashimashite.
For some people, it sounds maybe too formal.
I've not heard that
So
one before.
In Japan, if you say arigato to someone, arigato gozaimashita, because they helped you out, most of the times you won't hear them say do itashimashite. You'll hear a variety of responses, such as
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
means no, no, no. You know, it's no big deal. I usually say 大丈夫です which means like no worries. And then sometimes you hear some
大丈夫です.
people
I like
say
that one.
気にしないで
大丈夫です.
which means like please don't worry about it or don't think about it.
The doors open for somebody,
And you want to let them go first.
Yeah, let them go
どうも
first,
どうぞ.
and
I never always get
they-
these wrong.
Maybe they will say ありがとう, and in that case you just say いいえ.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
That's good.
That's right.
I was anticipating, then I got it wrong.
It's
Yeah.
pretty long.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
And plus it's very, very formal. Excuse me.
Sumimasen. Oh, it came up.
すみません.
Sumimasen.
Excuse me. And this is another,
Yes.
I think,
Important one.
valuable phrase
Especially when you like trying to get off a busy train.
to learn. Very, very useful because you can use it in so many different situations. For example, if you want to ask someone something, for example, excuse me, what is this?
Oh, sumimasen. Oh, I can't remember. What is this? Oh, Natashi.
すみません. これは何
Koliwa Nandes car. Koliwa Nandes car. Of course it is. Disappointed in myself, Queso.
ですか?
これ means this.
Koliwa
何ですか
Nandes car.
means what is. So what is this? これは is the thing that connects this
The particle,
and
yes.
what is. Or if you want to ask, excuse me, how much is this?
すみません. これはいくらですか?
Ikula desu ka.
Excuse me, where is the toilet?
Oh, that's
すみ
important.
ません. トイレはどこですか?
どこですか?
Toria. Toria.
Where? どこ means where.
I'm not good
You
at
can
this.
also use
どこですか?
すみません
I do know Doka desu ka because I do know Neko wa Doka desu ka because that's like really important to know.
when you bump into someone accidentally on the street. You know, for example.
Would you say
bump into
sumimasen
someone,
then?
you say, sumimasen. Or you could say I'm sorry, which is,
ごめんなさい.
and that is the next
Gomennasai.
word. You use this when you want to apologize for something. For example, if I completely forgot that we were supposed to meet today at 6 p.m., I would say ごめんなさい. And you
Gomennasai.
would say
許さないよ.
no,
joking.
no.
大丈夫だよ.
大丈夫です. Please.
Oh, I do know, please. I do know, please. I do. Kudasai.
お願いします.
Say you're
お願いします.
trying to buy a hat and you have a choice between red,
Okay.
blue, and yellow, and you want the red one. Red in Japanese
Aka.
is aka. I want to say the red one, please.
赤をお願いします.
So it's aka,
Aka,
which means
or.
red.
Or is the-
is the thing that is pointing to the
Yeah.
object.
It's the
And
particle.
then you say please.
Onegai
which is
shimasu.
お願いします.
Onegai
If you want the
shimasu.
blue one, blue in Japanese is
青をお願いします.
青.
right, or yellow.
Ao.
黄色をお願いします.
Right.
お願い
So
します.
aka is red,
お願い
ao
しま
is
す.
blue, kiro is yellow.
Black is 黒.
Yes.
White
白.
is 白.
Yes. Yes. Don't worry, we're not going to go through all the colors.
That's
And,
good.
You mentioned that situation where, say, both of you are about to enter a door and you want to offer the person
Is this the domo, dozo? I can never remember which one's which.
to go first.
Fingers are crossed.
In this case, you would say please, but not お願いします. You would say
どうぞ.
Dozo.
which means
Then you reply with
go
domo.
ahead. You might also hear this when, say, you order something at the counter.
See, it's like I've got it in my head. I just not put it physically, practically, which is not good. So it's all like a jumbled, and I'm like unconfident in it all.
Maybe you want a cup of coffee. I'm the barista. I would say, はい、どうぞ.
ありがとうございます.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Basics.
There we go. I got that wrong. Just arigato gozaimasu. Anyway, this video is getting a little bit long, so I think I'm going to end it there before we get into the basics. I will try and do the basics for next time, even though by the next video I will actually be in Japan. But anyway, that was a video by Tabby Eats. So if you did like their video, I will leave a link down in the description and you can go over there, give it a watch and leave it a like. But if you did like my video, please do the same and give it a like and let me know any other essential phrases that I should need to know for my journey to Japan in 3 days' time. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you'd like to see more of my journey as I try to find out everything I can about Japan, make sure you hit that subscribe. But until next time, and that hopefully will be from Japan, just be nice to people. Bye.